can see, we are in the Cosmic Gypsy. And like I said, we're going out for the evening. We'll spend the night out here. Once again, just make sure that I've got everything that I need before we actually take off. Now tomorrow, I see that it's maintenance time. Now I get my oil changed every 5,000 miles, even though I get the full synthetic. They say, oh, it's 10,000 miles. Well, if you want to keep your car running in good condition, you change it more frequently. And so I will do that tomorrow. Get those things changed. Now I thought about going over the hill up in the Oregon Mountains, but I know that's going to be really full today. So I think I will not do that. I could go check, but I know it's just going to be packed, being Memorial Day and all. And right now it's it's hot out. It's 91 degrees out. Which is why we're lucky that we are in the Cosmic Gypsy, because out here I can set the climate control and we can be comfortable. So that's the one great thing. Now I saw this video, there's this guy that's been living full-time in his Tesla. And he ran out of warranty and the car wouldn't charge. This happened to him twice, the car wouldn't charge. And they told him, well, it's out of pocket now. It'll just be 13 grand. I left a message on there. I said, you know, I have the Prius V and we never have those kind of problems, you know. And you've got climate control in here. If I were you, I'd get rid of that car. Which I guess he's thinking of getting rid of it, because once they go out of warranty, they're really screwed. So I'll see, you know, what he says. Now, he was in Phoenix the other day, temperature like this, 91, same temperature and stuff. And when he cooks, though, he's got to open the back and pull it out and cook. Well, where he went the other day, he was cooking outside and he was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. That's why I'm so grateful that I could cook in here. You know, and if I get to a place where the weather is nice, put under a shade. I do have a thing that I can put on the back that keeps out bugs. So I can open it up. Not in this hot weather, though. I'm not opening it up. That's crazy. But when I get to a place that it's nice weather, you're parked under the shade and things, then I can go ahead and, you know, put on my little tent thing that I have in the back. And you get a nice breeze through here and no bugs. And so that's, again, another thing I love, because I can cook in here. Okay? And And also another benefit of this, when you have climate control going all night, you don't have the moisture that gets in the air when you don't have climate control. Okay? When it's out and it's cold, they wake up and then you get mold in your car. Okay? So that's another really big benefit of having climate control. You don't have any of those issues. You don't have to take a ton of blankets because you can set it any degree you want. And so it's really comfortable. And again, we don't have to worry about charging stations and all of the nonsense that they have with that. I don't know why anyone would ever want a Tesla. I don't get it. So like I said, you know, for those that don't know, this is a 2012 Prius V. I had it lifted so I can do the forest roads, those types of things, and I did get a skid plate in it under the front. So in case I go over a big rock or something like that, you have the skid plate there. And I have taken it on some pretty dicey back roads and things. Now they do have a place out here where you go and it's pretty dicey going through some of that area. And I have taken this vehicle on that. That was the trial thing that I did. And it did, you know, quite fine. So tonight I'm going to make some steak. Then I brought some eggs. And I brought some bread and some cheese. I might make a grilled cheese. I do have a grilled cheese maker back here as well. So that's good. And of course I brought my stuff so I can make my coffee. What you doing, me Lily? Huh? You laying down there? Oh, you're going to go up? Yeah, they like to go up there. They can see out the window really well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to really being on the road. So some people that tune into my channel will go crazy again. Are you living in your car? You know, well, I will be for the next week or 2 weeks, something like that. Yep. So we'll see. Oop. It's my turn here. There already. Now today I was out here today earlier and it was just packed. Really packed out here. People were going hiking and everything up the Oregon mountains out here. So we're not doing anything it's comfortable and just be hanging out. Now the other day I went out to Elephant Butte again, but not today because, like I said, Memorial Day, I know everybody and their brother's going to be out celebrating and drinking and partying, etc. And I just, prefer not to be around that element. Really looking forward to being on the road again. I've just got to figure out what direction I'm going. Sometimes I really like to do the back roads. Now, the difference in doing back roads, you're going at a bit slower pace, but you're not running across truck stops and things like that. If you want to stay at a place like that, doing back roads, you're not going to find them. But when I use my regular map things on my iPhone, you can look in there and find 24-hour parking. And when I've been in there, I've stayed at, it's had like a Walmart, it's had a small gas station, it's had a small airport, park and fly. You just never know what you're going to get. Well, here we are out here. I think we're just going to drive a little more, but yeah, people have left now. There's a guy with a truck that's staying out here, and a guy with a little trailer that's staying out here. But all of the hikers and stuff from today have left already. I'm just going to drive up here a little bit more. That's one thing about Las Cruces. There are a number of places that you could stay. If you're coming out this way and you want a boondock, there are quite a few little places out here that you can go. They have open range out here, so sometimes you will come up with cows in the road. So if you're coming out here at night, it's good to really be watchful, because again, you don't want to be running into a cow. Not beneficial for you or the cow. seconds to a higher speed of fan, and then it gets loud. And people complain about it. If I don't turn it up, we're gonna, roast in here. Now, the one good thing, it's not great for talking, but the fan blows right on my iPhone, so it keeps it cool. Which is good. Las Cruces, there are no trees, no shade. Person up here. Because when I'm traveling and I've got the puppies with me, if I go in and I've got to go shopping, get food, whatever, I can lock this up and turn on the climate control, and they're quite comfortable. Now I do have to make a sign to put in my window to say the puppies are in climate control. Do not break my windows, they are comfortable. The puppies have AC. Okay. check it out. See what we've got going today. Everywhere out here now it says no campfires, no grills. Yeah, Memorial Day, so yeah, they know everybody wants to come out and barbecue, etc. 3-day weekend. People out here. Thing up. This guy out here, he's got the back thing open, and yeah. I think maybe we'll stay out here this time. Yeah, I think so. So I think we're going to go up here and turn around and back in a bit so I can look at the mountains. Yeah, I think we're good. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, you can see behind me the mountains back there. And Mr. Mickey's on the bark. So I am going to put the front window cover up here because the sun is beating down there. So that will help.